Peace and love, creatives. Today we're gonna try some more Five Below art supplies. I don't know, I saw it, I just had to. So, this will go on for as long as I'm curious about an art supply on Five Below, because I mean, it's $5 and less. Like, how can you not want to give it a try, right? So I found this sketchbook. It's 40 sheets. There's 20 gray, 20 brown or tan, whatever you want to call it, and they're acid free. They're 155 GSM, 96 pound. The first pages are gray, but they're a nice thickness. They're not too thin. They don't feel like flimsy. And then the back has the brown paper. I'm not a fan of spiral sketchbooks, but I don't know, depends on the book and if it sparks any kind of like creativity, you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. So I want to try this book out and see what it's all about. And then we have 2 sets of color pencils. I was told about this set from someone watching my previous Five Below videos had told me about the colored pencils that came in an aluminum tin, and I was like, okay, I gotta try that. I saw these, then I saw these, and they also come in a tin, but they're a 24 count, and they seem like they're different. I'm gonna open it up. They always have tape on them. Let me get something to cut it. Okay. There's a pretty small core. And I want to, sorry about the shaking. I want to check them both out at the same time. Let's check out the tin, and if it's like anything spectacular. No, it's just a plain tin, and there's 24, so we're gonna have 2 rows of pencils. The only thing I can see that's like kind of like, there's 2 greens. That's it. But it's a 24 set, so. But this one says like artist grade high pigment, and then reusable. This one says drawing pencils. It has 30 colored pencils. It says, it has a sharpener and an eraser and an HB pencil. So we'll try that out as well. This is how it looks in the back. And these are the colors that we get. We get a couple more greens, not too many, but let's check that out. The 24 set was $4.25. The 33 set was $5. So for 75 cents more, you get a couple more pencils and an eraser and a sharpener, which who knows if they're any good. They're usually not, but we'll try them out and see how they feel. You see the wood on this pencil looks different from the actual wood on the pencil in the cover. They kind of look like fake wood. And I was worried about that, to be honest with you, because there are some open pencils that you can see the pencils in Five Below, and their wood definitely looks more on the whiter, off-white side than the actual wood color side. So that's the first row, and there's the second row. Oh, that's a nice color, I like that. Okay, change the setup a little bit to get us closer to the pages. We'll do the gray first with both pencils, and let's do it this way so that we can see it better. So here is the HB pencil. We'll start with that. Oof. Not fun. Oof, 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 oof. Oof. That's bad. Feels like I'm killing the paper. No, eraser's bad. All right, let's try the sharpener. Nice. So this one just says premium. There's no colors on it. There's no color name on the front. And it's just the colors that you get. There's no actual color name on that. Okay, let's try this one. So definitely. I'm looking forward to trying the 24 set to see if they're different, because it does say high, you know, highly pigmented. You know what I mean? So, see, like that one laid down really nice. I'm pressing rather hard because I just want to see the color play out. They feel a little scratchy, but at the same time they don't. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's the paper that maybe makes it feel like that. So I'm going to try other paper with it. Okay. That's nice. Okay, so that was the 33 set, premium drawing pencil set. And then here's the 24, high pigment. Oh no. It says high pigment, artist grade. Okay, the difference right off the bat that I see, these have like the traditional school pencil kind of shape. And there's nothing written on it, no words, no colors, nothing. All right, that's the first thing we see. I'm gonna try to match the pencils to the other pencils if I can. So I think this one looks more close to this. Nope. I don't think there's a color like this one, which is nice. So going only by doing the swatch real quick, I'm gonna say that the color differences in each set, you probably won't be disappointed that you got both sets, because I'm not. Like, it's definitely got both sets definitely have enough colors that they complement each other, so that's good. So now let's try the tanned side. I'm just gonna see really quick how the eraser works with just erasing pencil. And then now getting into the coloring portion of the video, I just did something really quick, and to be honest with you, it was starting out really nice, and for the most part I was enjoying it. It's nothing special or anything to write home to, but as soon as I started incorporating the other pencils, I went a little too heavy with the lines at one point, especially with that brown, and it ended up scratching the page. And from there I was just like, it's kind of ruined. And I did try to save it, but I kind of gave up on it, and I was like, okay, I really do like the 24 set of pencils. I think they are definitely a better value. They definitely are much more pigmented than the 33 set. if I was choosing between the both of them, I definitely would go with the 24. And in the next section, I'll just show you a couple more pieces that I did with the sketchbook and what different medias I used. Okay, so let's talk about this sketchbook. My reason for getting this sketchbook is there is a Strathmore sketchbook that's very similar to the paper in this sketchbook. And there's also a really much more expensive than Strathmore sketchbook. I think it's called Stillman and Burns, that has similar paper to this as well. They have the tan paper, and a lot of people use are speak very highly of that paper, and I'm just trying to see if this is something that can be a nice inexpensive alternative to that paper. So I did this sketch here, and that was really nice. I like the way the pencil goes down. There's actually like smudgeability and all that stuff, so if you want to do like pencil sketches with this paper, I think it's fantastic for it. I am not someone who does like pencil sketching so much so that I'm layering it in and doing a finished piece and making it look realistic. But I do know the things that one would need to make a pencil sketch come to life. And I think that this paper definitely has that ability. Now in this piece here, I used watercolor and acrylic paint pen for it. And although the watercolor kind of like sat on the top of the paper and gave it this effect, I like the way it looks, but it's definitely not watercolor paper, which I knew off the bat that it wasn't going to be. But I just like throwing things at my sketchbooks and seeing what comes out of them. And for the most part, I like it. It's cute. In this piece here, this is all I'm starting with the gray tone tan side, and then we'll go to the other side. This piece here, I just used acrylic paint pens and wanted to see how it would take as far as like, I'm not sure if you're aware, certain papers definitely do not like I'm sorry, acrylic paint pens, and the paper tends to pill up. I'm happy to say that this paper didn't pill up while I was using the acrylic paint pens. With that being said, I was using the acrylic paint pens with a brush tip. I was not using like your traditional Posca style paint marker. Just an FYI. In this piece, it's really simple, but I really just wanted to see how marker would go on this page. I also was trying out some gouache, but that's neither here nor there for this at this moment. But I was doing the acrylic marker, the paint. I was using alcohol marker just to see what kind of bleeding we would get on the back if we layered it up. And I mean, it bleeds through, but you can definitely use alcohol marker on this paper. Just remember, it is different colors, so you have to go with that and like swatch your markers before you use them on this, so that you know what colors to use instead of thinking that it's going to look a certain way. You know what I mean? This was the first piece that I actually did with alcohol markers, and I just wanted to see how it would go on the other side. And here's the ghosting that happened on this piece. I had this piece so that I can make a gouache painting with it, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, so I didn't do it. I might come back to it in the future, but at the moment I wasn't feeling it. Moving over to the tan side, I'm definitely having fun putting acrylic on this paper. It's taking it like a boss and I'm having fun making different little acrylic paintings with this. I also own some water soluble crayons by Caran d'Ache and another company, and I just wanted to see how it would lay down on this paper, if you would see the scratches on it, or if it would lay down nice and smooth. And for the most part, I think it laid down really nice and smooth. I actually did the line art with just some India ink. I also took the India ink to this side, and I just wanted to see how it would really go on if you put a whole bunch of India ink on there. As you can see, there's like, there's no shine. It definitely sat down and did what it was supposed to do. And the best part is it did not bleed through to the other side, so it takes inks really well. And then this is just another sketch that eventually will have color on it. I am still playing with the sketchbook, but I'm going to be honest with you, reaching for it is a little bit nerve-wracking because I'm not used to the tan and the gray of the paper. So it is definitely something that I hesitate to reach for, and I go to my comfort paper. But for now, this is what I have for you, and it's been 2 months since I got these supplies, and I just kind of want to put something out there so that you have hopefully enough information about the pencils and the sketchbook to make a decision that maybe this is something that you can, purchase in the future, or maybe I'll pass. It's not something I want to purchase. I do these videos in hopes that, you don't go spending money and realize that, oh, it's not going to hold the medium that you like using, or as far as the pencils are concerned, it's like, are they, worthy of your purchase? Because it's less expensive than, other supplies. That's true, but it's still $5. And if you don't have that to spend, or if you're trying to spend your money wisely, I want to help you make a decision. And if I can stop you from purchasing something that's not going to work for you, then I've done my job. Or if I can help you purchase something that is definitely for you, then I've also done my job, and I'm happy. If you do have this sketchbook, or you were thinking about getting this sketchbook, I would love to hear it in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions about this sketchbook that you want me to answer, or different mediums that I didn't use on this sketchbook, just shoot me something in the comment, and I will give it a try and either respond to you like that, or if you want me to make another video using this sketchbook a little bit more in depth, I can do that too. I want to thank you for watching till the end, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.